What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon SoulSilver. I don't know what that lag there was for, but anyway, last time we got our new friend here, D-Rex, who's doing a little dance apparently. Smelling the scent of the flowers. Alright, it is a very flowerous place. Cherry Grove City, the city of fragrant flowers. So it's pretty nice here. And we need to head up north to see if we can find Mr. Pokemon. What's going on? Oh, it's the old man. Hey, old man.
Hoof, hoof. I made it. I forgot one thing. This is another token from me. Take it.
The guy Gent gave us the map card, which we register on our Pokegear. Alright, that should be helpful. Select the Pokegear on the touchscreen and then select the town map icon. You'll see the map of the region you're currently in. Oh, this is me reading it, not him. Even though it was him. Old. So that should come in fairly handy. Let's check it out. Click the map down here. Alright, so here we are. Man, look at all this world over here. Mount Silver, Ice Path, and there's our hometown. Alright, enough looking at the map. Oh, I can zoom in. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Whoops. Did not mean to hit anything. Apparently you can place markers on it. Alright, let's head up here into Route 30. More random encounters. Lovely. So, a few things about the last time. When I was talking about Hoot Hoot having Gust, he actually has Peck, but still Peck is strong against Grass type because it's a flying type. And another thing I was talking about was the fact that Sentret might have Pickup. No, it does not. It actually has either Runaway or Keen Eye. Runaway just makes it easier to battle enemies, or to run away from enemies, and Keen Eye prevents accuracy loss. So, one of them's helpful and the other one's not. Runaway's not very helpful. Hoot Hoot, on the other hand, can have Insomnia or Keen Eye. Insomnia means you can't put it to sleep, so that's fairly helpful. Good flying type. I guess, you know what, since I'm going to be having to go through a lot of these random encounters, might as well go over the Pokemon here. Well, first off, we've seen Hoot Hoot and Noctowl. Or Hoot Hoot and Sentret. Hey, we grew a level. Did we learn anything? Reed learned Razor Leaf. Sweet. Alright, so Hoot Hoot is got a lot of HP, a lot of special defense, and it's pretty fast. And I already went over what else. Once it evolves into Noctowl, it gets a pretty high special attack stat. But all in all, it's not the best flying type you can pick up. Better flying type would be Pidgey. You can get Pidgey back on the previous route, and I believe on this route as well. I love how Hoot Hoot only comes out at night, and we're getting tons of them, but it is an 85% chance. Back to Pidgey. Pidgey's a really balanced flying type Pokemon, and when it evolves all the way to Pidgeot, its third form, it's super balanced. It can have Keen Eye, which prevents accuracy loss, I've said that before, and Tangled Feet, which means if it's ever confused, its evasion raises. Which is pretty handy if you're fighting a bunch of Zubats. I'm actually going to go down into my bag and use a potion on D-Rex so he doesn't, you know, die. Or faint, sorry. There's no dying in Nintendo games. Alright, so let's continue on. There's a few more Pokemon. There's more Pokemon on this route than on the first route. And another Hoot Hoot. We're just going to be running into tons of Hoot Hoot. Sentret, I said that was the one that had the pickup ability, but it doesn't. Sentret's got a lot of attack and special defense. It's kind of a weird mix. It's not really that good, even when it evolves into Furret. Its speed goes up, and it's got better stats all around, but it's just painfully mediocre. It can have Runaway and Keen Eye. I already said that, though. Who else is on this one? Rattata. Rattata, however you pronounce it. Rattata's not a bad Pokemon. It's got high speed and high attack, and it can have Runaway and Guts. Guts, what does Guts have? Guts will up the damage done by 1.5. It'll do, you know what I mean. If it's been poisoned or burned or something like that. I know Kurt wants to talk to us, but let's just walk up here and start the cutscene. Hey, kiddo. How in the world can you be so oblivious to my eye-catching house? Hold it right there. I know that's not Kurt's voice, and I know I didn't do Elm's voice. I don't really know their voices, and I didn't really look them up. Sorry about that. When you follow that path up north, you'll see Mr. Pokemon's house. But before you go, let me finish what I have to say. Do you have any apricorns or apricorns? Apricorn trees bear fruit once a day. I have one of those trees too. Apricorns are really something. You can make Pokeballs and other things. They are quite useful. I have a feeling this is meant to be because I have something for you. And we got an apricorn box. We put the apricorn box in our inventory. With that apricorn box, you can carry so many apricorns. You'll be a decent apricorn collector. Alright, I guess I should skip going over Rattata real quick to go over apricorns. You can pick them off the tree. There's a few different colors, and each one will give you different types of Pokeballs if you take it to him. I can't remember what the green one does. All I know is that the black one is the heavy ball, which will better catch heavy Pokemon. Alright, but yeah, Guts will up their attack in a situation where they're poisoned, burned, not really frozen, but paralyzed if they're suffering, basically. If they have a status infliction. I don't think confusion really affects it at all. And that's everyone in the first part of the place that we didn't see. Ooh, Rattata. Like I said, not bad. When it evolves into Raticate, it's got much better stats all around, and it's still based around speed and attack. But we're gonna go ahead and skip it, and we can actually use Razor Leaf on him, since Razor Leaf will do neutral damage, where it'll not do much damage to a flying type Pokemon like Hoothoot. And on the route we're on now, there's a few more that you can get, but they're all bug Pokemon, and some are version exclusive, like Caterpie, the Caterpie line, which is more defensive based than the Weedle line, which we get Weedle, the Weedle line, which Weedle's a bug Pokemon, bug type Pokemon. It's got really low stats, but when it evolves, it's got really high speed, really high special defense, and really high special attack, or really high attack as a Beedrill. I need to go up this way. I keep getting lost as to what I'm saying because of all the different Pokemon that I need to go over. It's not a bad Pokemon. I wouldn't waste your time with it though. They generally, they generally evolve fairly quickly because, you know, they're bugs, and bugs tend to live short lives or something. There's some story behind it, but the Caterpie and Weedle line are very similar. One's defensive and the other one's more based around attack. And the other one that can show up here is Spinarak and Ladybah. Spinarak is it's based around attack, but it's very balanced, I would say. And that's only for Heart Gold, so we get the SoulSilver Ladybah, which has a wicked special defense, especially when it evolves into Leedian, and it can have Swarm and Early Bird. I might not go over what all they can have because I'm trying to remember all this stuff without like writing it down. But Early Bird will wake it up earlier if it falls asleep. Hey, Pink Apricorn. And Swarm powers up bug moves in a pinch. And in a pinch, like Overgrowth says, in a pinch means if they're at 1/3 their total health or less, it'll up their attack. So let's go on in here. Hey, is that Professor Oak? And some guy in a hat. This must be Mr. Pokemon. You must be Tyke. It was I who sent an email to Professor Elm earlier. Looks like he's sending another one. Or, wait, did he just... This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. Oh, he's gonna hand us a mystery egg. Ooh. Where do we put that, actually? Oh, in the key items pocket. Alright. A friend of mine from Ep.2 gave it to me. I bet you can't find this kind of egg in Johto. I thought Professor Elm might be able to tell us what this is. He's the best when it comes to the research of Pokemon evolution. That's a quote from the famous Professor Oak. You are returning to Professor Elm? Here, your Pokemon should have some rest. Alright, so he's gonna heal us up. And now, Professor Oak's gonna come talk to us, one whose voice I always remember.
And with that, I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher.
I know, you talked to us at the very beginning of the game.
So, you're Tyke. was just visiting my friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. I see. You must be helping Professor Elm's research. I think I understand why Professor Elm gave you that Pokemon. You will treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems.
Yes, I will.
Ah, you seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. I'd like you to have it.
And we get an empty encyclopedia. Thanks.
Go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokedex, but I've stayed too long. I have to get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. Tyke, I have a feeling that this is not the last time we'll meet. Let's exchange numbers, just to be on the safe side.
Alright, we're getting a bunch of old men's numbers. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, so we've got this mystery egg, which currently doesn't take up a spot in our Pokemon list, but it is in our key items, which is, you know, where important things happen. Uh-oh. Hello, Tyke?
This is a disaster. This is just terrible. What should I do? Oh no. Please get back here now.
Uh-oh, that sounded frantic. Let's head back to New Bark and see what's going on with Professor Elm. Let's take this way because there's less grass to walk through. And of course we run into another wild Pokemon. And it's Hoot Hoot. I might catch a Hoot Hoot, maybe, because I might need a flyer before I can get the actual flyer that I want. A flying type Pokemon. But I don't think it's going to be worth it getting Hoot Hoot, because we already have a specially defensive Pokemon. If anything, I would spring for getting a Weedle, which I'm not sure what time they show up. I think it's only during the day. And yeah, that'd probably be the only thing I get. A Weedle and maybe a Rattata, or maybe a Pidgey, because Pidgeot's pretty good, but I'm gonna skip out on all those for now, unless I truly need another Pokemon. And we're up to level 8. Attaboy, D-Rex. Also, D-Rex is green. D's favorite color, so ha! Love these random encounters. I'm running out of things to talk about. I've already talked about all of them. Weedle also has Shield Dust, which prevents secondary inflictions. Not like if it's supposed to poison them, it'll poison them, but if it's a chance that it'll poison them or paralyze them or make them flinch, it'll prevent that from happening. So if you have Weedle and its Shield Dust will prevent a Body Slam from ever paralyzing it. So that's pretty helpful. I haven't talked to anybody yet. Let's talk to them. A Pokemon can use its moves as long as the moves still have PP. When a move has no PP remaining, that Pokemon cannot use that move. Then you should take your Pokemon to the Poké Center, or use an Ether or Elixir. Oh, they've got it blocked off. They're battling a Pidgey and a Rattata. What? This is a big battle. Leave me alone. Oh, you wait. I'm gonna come back and kick your butt. Alright, and I think we can run straight down here and avoid all the battles. Oh, I should have talked to that guy. We have to come up this way again anyway. Back into Cherry Grove. I'm just gonna go ahead and say you want to make sure your Pokemon's healed up. And we're close enough, so yeah. Because once you get to be right here... Hey, it's that weird guy that was standing outside the research lab. You've got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste. That's a Pokemon that's too good for a wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Versus... Who is this? Do we know this gentleman? Kinda looks girly. You are challenged by Passerby Boy. Hey, he's got a Cyndaquil. Professor Elm had a Cyndaquil. That's odd. Alright, so let's just tackle it. We're 3 levels higher than it since we've been battling. But watch it get a crit. That would be unfortunate. Oh, come on, D-Rex. Hit the damn thing. He's gonna lower your defense. So, I don't know what I'm gonna name this guy, because spoiler alert, we get to name this guy. I think I'm just gonna call him... You're doing okay for a wimp. At least I think that's what that said. I wasn't really paying attention. I think I'm just gonna call him a default name. And we defeat him. Do we grow another level? Yeah, we do. 69 experience points. All right. And we learn Poison Powder. Very helpful. See, that's another thing about Chikorita line. Didn't read what he said. I was trying to think of Chikorita's name. Do you want to know who I am? I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. He's so rude. Give it back. That's my trainer card. Oh no, you saw my name. Oh crap, we saw his name. It said Silver. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna call him Silver because that's who he is. So he is going to be Silver. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Chikorita and like Venusaur, except for Venusaur's a much better Pokemon to use than the Chikorita line and Meganium and all that. This line is very useful when it comes to status inflictions like Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, and stuff like that. Though it is a single type, it's not going to gain a poison type, unfortunately. Anyway, back to the story. Who are you? We are investigating the case of the missing Pokemon here. Hey wait, that guy did have a Cyndaquil, that jerk! Rule number 1, whoever did it will come back to the site. Oh my, so you must be the one who did it! It's Lyra. Lyra, clear our name.
Hold on a second. He has nothing to do with it. I saw it. There's a red-haired boy looking into the building.
Yeah, and he pushed me out of the way. Twice. He's rude. What? You battled a boy like that? He must be the one who did it. Did you happen to get his name? Yeah, we did. And it was... I kid. Though it's funny that actually fits. We'll just call him Silver. S-I-L-V-E-R. So, Silver was his name? Yes, it was. I think I accidentally hit my render button, but we'll find out when we go outside. Thanks for helping my investigation. My next assignment is to search for the red-haired individual. We have an egg.
Tyke, I'm glad they understand you are innocent. See you later.
Well, innocent's not really the name. Hey, wait, where are you going, baby girl? I can't help myself. Tyke, this is terrible. Oh, yes. What was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? We hand the egg to him. Is this an egg? This egg may be something I've never seen. Still, it's just an egg. Mr. Pokemon is always fascinated by eggs. Well, since he gave it to us, we might as well find out what secret it holds. I'll keep it for a while to find out about the egg. What? Oak gave you a Pokedex? Is this true? That's incredible! He is superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, Tyke, I knew you were a little different. Things are going to be fun. Your Pokemon seem to really like you, so why don't you take the Pokemon Gym Challenge? We already planned on it, that's why we have the box down there with all the gym leaders' faces in it. If you manage to defeat all the gym leaders, you'll eventually challenge the Pokemon League champion. Or not. Haha! Jerk. Becoming the champion is not at all easy, but you can certainly challenge Violet City's gym. Tyke, challenging the gyms scattered around will be a long journey. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom. Alright, so we pretty much started the journey last time. And now we have a new journey. And I didn't mention this last time. No, we're in the right rendering engine. This game actually takes place 3 years after the Generation 1 game. So blue, red, yellow, fire red, and leaf green. Because those are Generation 1 games. So this takes place 3 years later. So we'll see how the world's changed. Let's talk to our mother. So you're leaving on an adventure? Okay, I'll help, too. But what can I do for you? I know, every time you receive prize money, I'll save some of it for you. On a long journey, money's important. Do you want me to save your money for you? I always click yes, because if you faint, you lose half your money, or something like that. You lose a lot of money. Okay, I'll take care of your money. Be careful. Pokemon are your friends. When you work as a team, you can accomplish anything. Now go on. All right, let's become the leader. Let's see if Green Mile's on TV. The boys are in a cave searching for treasure. 2 boys are in a cave searching for treasure. Better get going. Okay, 2 boys in a cave searching for treasure. It's not the Goonies because there was more than 2 boys. I think it's just maybe the Hardy Boys. I don't know. It's too vague to be referencing anything. All right, well, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. We had a lot accomplished. What you think, D-Rex? Your Pokemon seems to have sneezed. You bastard! How dare you sneeze on me? Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.